Hey guys, and welcome to Review Flex. In this episode, guys, we're going to be checking out Dave Bautista and his potential involvement with the upcoming DCU reboot and James Gunn. He's been posting up pictures on Instagram, and it's been teasing a connection to the DCU that has people convinced he's going to be joining the reboot in some capacity, guys. So, let's dive straight into this article, guys, and see what we can learn about what is going on with Dave Bautista and the DCU. So, guys, this comes from comicbookmovie.com. The new social media post has fans convinced Dave Bautista is set to join James Gunn's DCU. So earlier today, Dave Bautista shared a very interesting Instagram post that was commented on by DC Studios co-chair James Gunn. Yeah, guys, whether Dave Bautista posted up this particular image just to be kind of playful to the fans and just kind of be funny and interact with the fans, or whether it was a smart marketing move on the side of sort of DC to get people talking about, Dave Bautista and his potential involvement with the DCU reboot. Only time will tell, guys, because, actors and, directors are doing this thing all the time, guys, whether it actually means anything or whether it's them just, having a bit of fun online. Let's keep reading the article, guys, and try and dig in a little bit more and see what we can learn. So, after 3 successful Guardians of the Galaxy films for Marvel Studios, absolutely incredible. One of the best things to come out of the MCU was the Guardians of the Galaxy, guys. It's no secret that James Gunn and Dave Bautista are good friends. Of course, they've worked together on, the Guardians trilogy. After all, it's Bautista's turn as Drax that put the wrestler turned actor on the map. Yeah, guys, in recent years, Dave Bautista, obviously he used to be a wrestler, for those of you who don't know him that well. And then he transferred out of the WWE to become, a full-time actor. And in recent years, guys, he's really honed his craft. He's really become a solid actor. He's been in some great projects of late. Guardians he's been in. He's worked with M. Night Shyamalan. He was in Glass Onion, directed by Rian Johnson. That was fantastic. And he could potentially be coming over to the DCU. And if he does, guys, it'll be a win because he's a terrific actor. Obviously, he's worked with Zack Snyder as well on Army of the Dead. I almost forgot about that. That was a fantastic movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, go check out Army of the Dead. Dave Bautista's great in that. So earlier today, Bautista posted a pic on his Instagram story that showed he was on the Warner Brothers lot, sitting in James Gunn's reserved parking spot. We are going to check out this image in a minute, guys, so bear with me. So he was sitting in James Gunn's reserved parking spot at the Warner Brothers lot. Gunn also responded to the pic almost immediately after Bautista posted it, leading many fans to believe that the two were having a meeting. Yeah, guys, so it's a bit coincidental that he's posted up this picture of himself in James Gunn's parking spot on the Warner Brothers lot, and then James Gunn basically straight after he's posted it has then commented on the image. It's kind of like it was set up to be done on purpose, probably a marketing ploy. I'm assuming the marketing department kind of figured this out and got them to post it because, it's an indirect way of kind of, teasing the fans as to what might be happening, get people talking. Obviously, that's what we're doing right now, talking about it, guys. So the marketing department obviously is getting out of us what they want to. That's people talking about, the DCU, sorry. But yeah, so previously, Bautista stated that he felt his time as Drax was over in the MCU, and he felt he was getting too old and that he was looking forward to new challenges. That's absolutely fair. He had a fantastic character arc, and it's kind of done. It ended on a high note. And I mean, it is what it is. It's done. He completed the trilogy. His time is finished in the MCU. So while appearing on The Tonight Show, he shared the following. He says, quote, guys, we all had those perfect character arcs in such a storybook ending. Absolutely. I constantly relate it to the way I ended my wrestling career. I ended it on a storybook note, and I would never go back and tarnish that. And it's the same with this, with Drax. I just got to end in the perfect way, and I would never sign up for another job as Drax just to get a paycheck. I wouldn't tarnish that. The perfect ending, I won't do it. That's fantastic, guys. He wants to honor the character. He feels that what he's done, he's ended on a perfect high note. There's nothing, he doesn't want to go back just for the paycheck and kind of do a cash grab of a movie and, downplay the Drax character after the fantastic kind of run that he's had with it. And I absolutely respect that. I mean, Chris Evans has come out and said the same thing with the Captain America role as of late. He said, would he come back? He said if the story is right, but he doesn't want to tarnish what he's already done with the character. And I completely get that. As an actor, being on set for years, playing a certain character, it grows in your heart. And if you feel that you've done a successful run with the character, you don't want to go back just for a pointless cameo or a pointless story just to make money. You don't want to tarnish the character in that way. And I have a lot of respect for actors who do that. So, following his appearance on The Tonight Show, Bautista declared his destiny to play Bane, declared his desire, not destiny, declared his desire to play Bane in the DCU. We all know about this, guys, about, you know, the dream fan casting of having Dave Bautista playing Bane in the DCU. That would absolutely be crazy. So, however, after meeting with Gunn back in January, he learned that whatever the Sliver director is cooking up for the new cinematic universe, he's likely too old to play Bane now as well. Not really. I mean, you don't have to play Bane for the next 15 years, do you? I mean, you can play him in 1 or 2 movie projects and kind of have a character arc over 2 or 3 stories over the next 5 years. I mean, he doesn't have to play him for the next 15 or 20 years. I don't think he's too old. So he goes on to say, quote, "I've had conversations with James about that, but I think the direction he's leaning in, completely rebooting the whole universe. He's starting from scratch and starting younger and fresher, and I think you need to do that. I think for the DC universe to be revived, you need to start from scratch, and I think you need to start with younger actors. You need to start a plan for the next 15 years, and I just don't think you can do that with me, and I understand that." So he seems to think that he's too old to be in the DCU, because the DCU is looking at actors that are kind of, you know, late 20s, maybe early kind of 30s, around that kind of age. I'm not actually sure how old Bautista is. I would assume he's mid-40s to late 40s, maybe early 50s. I don't actually know, but I'm assuming he's around about that age. But I don't think he is too old. Like I say, he can come in, he can play a character for 2 or 3 movies. He doesn't have to be a long sustained character for the next 10 years over the entire kind of phase of the DCU reboot. He can just come in, do 1 or 2 movies, have his character arc, and then kind of finish off. But he's a fantastic actor, and DC would be lucky to land Dave Bautista, I think. He's got a lot of charisma. So guys, here's the actual image that he posted up. So we've got Dave Bautista here wearing his cool suit here by the look of it. And so Dave Bautista on Instagram. And as you can see here in the background, guys, we got James Gunn's parking space. And he put at James Gunn. He sat in James Gunn's parking space. That's quite a funny picture, actually. I quite like this. It's quite funny. And obviously the smirk on his face as well. It's good to see him having fun with it, you know. And then James Gunn, obviously this is his Instagram, literally straight after the post by Bautista. He put, "Hey, at Dave Bautista, I can't believe you're in my I can't believe you're parking your body in my space." So yeah, it looks like they're both playing up this kind of social media. James Gunn knows, like, since he's been announced as, you know, co-chair of DCU, he's been inundated with people on social media asking him question after question after question, dissecting any kind of DC news we can get. And he knows, James Gunn, he's not a dumb person. He knows that by posting up these kind of social media posts, having, you know, Dave Bautista sitting in his spot and all this, he knows that fans are going to start speculating, they're going to start talking, they're going to start making videos, which is what we're doing right now. And he knows how the social media circle works. And you know, it's definitely something's happening here, I think. Because otherwise, what would be the point to do this if it doesn't mean anything? So we have to keep our eyes on it, guys, and hopefully something materializes. We get an announcement soon. So where does this leave Bautista? And he's clearly teasing something here. Plus, given Gunn's recent comments, it's possible that Bautista could turn up in Superman Legacy. As the director stated, he won't cast any actors for any roles until the scripts are complete. And at the moment, that only leaves Superman Legacy, unless there's something finished that Gunn is keeping under wraps. Yeah, so the Superman Legacy script is complete as far as we know, guys. We don't know of any other movie in the DCU reboot that has finished the script. So all signs point towards him potentially being in Superman Legacy to some degree. If Bane is out, who do you think Bautista could portray in the DCU? Let us know in the comment section below. I mean, it's a rebooted DCU. I mean, there's literally thousands of, you know, villains, characters, you know, side characters, supporting characters, all kinds of crazy DC villains and, like I say, side characters, superheroes. He could literally play anyone, guys. I'm not even going to try and guess because it could literally be anybody. But yeah, obviously, we all want to see him play Bane. Bane would be the ultimate fan casting, but whether James Gunn's going to give that to us or not, obviously, you don't put the actors before the characters. I mean, you know, if he's got, maybe down the road, he's got an image of what he wants Bane to look like, and maybe Dave Bautista doesn't fill that quota of what he's thinking Bane should be. So, you know, maybe he'll put Dave Bautista in another role. But obviously, they've worked together. He knows how to accent the strengths of what Bautista's acting is. So, he would know what to do with him. But, yeah, guys, that's where we are. It's kind of just a short video, just talking about this kind of image here that he playfully posted about sitting in James Gunn's parking spot. He's obviously been speaking to James Gunn over at Warner Brothers, And now he's sat in his parking spot, which is quite funny. But yeah, guys, do you think it's just, do you think it's just sort of like meaningless, kind of just having fun on social media? Or do you think that this was purposely posted to get fans like us, on YouTube discussing this? Because they know how it works. Like I've said before, guys, they know how this kind of stuff works. Posting these kind of pictures, it will get people talking. They know exactly what they're doing. But yeah, guys, so I throw it off to you. Jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts, comments, and opinions about this picture, sorry. And yeah, let me know what you think. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. See you soon.